All right, let's go to the second part of what we are doing tonight. The phone just went off by itself. Is there someone who has Psalm number 20 open so that you will be reading it so that I can concentrate on speaking? Psalm number 20. Who has it?
I do.
Okay. Can you read verse number 1?
May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble.
Okay, stop there. No. Just read very slowly. Don't rush it. For you to have power. Let's begin with, if you want for you to go into warfare, you need to know who are you dealing with? Who is the enemy that you are dealing with? You need to be aware of that. Who are you dealing with? Who is combating with you? Who is trying to stop you? Who is Satan? And who are those working with him? Why are you feeling depressed? Why is it that something is making you wanting to stop doing what you should be doing? After doing that thing for a little bit, something just tells you, a voice begins to speak to you that it's not going to work. Give it up. Someone wants you to give something up. Something that it will eventually work out for you. That's what we call the day of trouble. You've entered into the days of trouble. Why? Because you are not aware that you have an enemy. Because many of you are like, what have I done to have an enemy? You do not need to do anything to have an enemy. Are you not aware of it? What did Adam and Eve do to have the devil come to them? To come and deceive them and lie to them and manipulate them and become their enemy. Just because you were created by the God of Abraham. In fact, let me put it very clear to you. Just because you were created by Jesus is the reason why you have enemies. If you didn't know it, know it. If you did not know it now. Because many of you will tell me, hey, I do not need, there is nothing I've done. I love everybody. Well, too bad for you. I love everybody, and I think everybody loves me. So far, so good. Go ahead. Your life is good. Selah, bye. See you. Where's Roslyn in this conference tonight? Roslyn, are you on? Because she's not there.
Yes, I'm on, but have you muted?
No problem, my dear. Now listen to me, everyone, please, tonight. You can tell me I've not done anybody wrong. I'm always nice to people. That's even the reason why you have enemies. Because you are nice. Because you have good conscience. You are not doing nobody wrong. That's the reason why war has been declared on you. Because you shouldn't have been nice. Have you not seen that those that you have been helping financially, they are even your worst enemy than those that you didn't help? Have you not seen it? Have you not seen it? You think that by doing good that people are going to love you. Don't you know that by doing good, that's even the reason why you have enemies? Wow. 90% of the people who shouted, crucify him on Good Friday, that Jesus should be crucified, are people that he healed, are people that he helped, are people who ate bread and fish that he multiplied. You think that by being a nice daughter, by being a nice son, by being nice to people, that's going to take you anywhere. by being nice to the poor. That's what the Bible says. That you are fulfilling the law of God. That's even the reason why you have enemies. You want to do the right thing. You want to tell the truth at all times. That's the reason why your butt is even in jail. The Bible talks about us being smart. Not just being innocent, but being smart.
Amen. Amen.
Many of you are in your days and seasons and years of trouble, and you've never come out of it yet. Because you see, when it comes to war being declared on you, you need to declare war on war. You need to declare war on those who have entered into a secret meeting to declare war on you. There are people who are not sleeping. They are awake, thinking about what to do to bring you down, because you are going too fast. You are progressing too quickly. If they allow you, oh my God, you will conquer the entire city, so they have to stop you. And you are like, I don't have enemies. Really? One day you are going to know. And of course, what you are passing through at the age of 30, 40, you don't have a house. You don't have your kind of car. You are watching others celebrating. And you are in church praying. Tonight, I am telling you that I'm going to get you out of those churches and out of those ministries and out of those organizations, and I'm going to take you to the water and ask you to look at how your face look like. I'm going to put you before the mirror. I'm going to put you before the mirror so that you look at how your face look like, whether your face look like the face of someone who is supposed to be a son or a daughter of God. The Lord hear you. That's the first thing. How you know that war has been declared on you is that those who declare war on you will make sure that before they declare war on you, they go to the second heaven and seal heaven against you, so that your prayers doesn't go up, so that all you are doing is religious ceremony. All you are doing is charity, but you are not connected with the glory. Those who have declared war against you will make sure that they put a witchcraft that is called the cobra or the python. The python squeezes, the cobra blind you so that you never know what they are doing against you behind the scene. So the cobra, let me tell you, in the world of the kingdom of the snakes, the cobra is king. Why? Because the cobra is very secretive, very manipulating, and is always ambush. Always in the bush. You don't see it, but it sees you. And it targets you. It's one shot, one kill. It targets where? It targets your eyes and spit into your eyes and blind you, and then come when it knows that you are struggling with the pain of the blindness, the irritation, then it comes and bites and put more into you. And you are still blind, so you don't see what blinded you, and you do not see what is biting you. That's what has happened to many of you. You don't see who destroyed your business, who destroyed your marriage, who killed your wife, who killed your children, who killed your husband, who made them sick, who made them blind, deaf, dumb. You don't see who make you not to be able to have money. Why? Because the demons called the cobras have been sent to do what we call, I can see you, but you will never be able to see me. I know what is happening to you, but you don't know what is happening to you. This is just what happened to everybody. All of our family members, they are diabetic. They died at the age of 40. They had stroke. They had cancer. Everybody, it runs in the family. And when you go to the doctors are the first person to tell you the bad news. What runs in your family? Oh, this run in your family, that, and you agree with them. And the devil said, thank you, Jesus. She or he agrees. There are families where the father died at the age of 40, the daughter died at the age of 40, the wife died at the age of 40, the son died at the age of 40. And you think this is a coincidence? Tell me about it. The son died of accident, the daughter died accident, the wife died accident, the husband died of accident. What do you think is that? In some family, cancer has been released as not just a familiar spirit, as not just sickness that is a cycle in that family, but it also comes with the cobra. I see what is happening to all of you. You cannot see what I'm doing to all of you. That is the same thing that runs in churches, in ministries, in businesses, in religious organizations, in political organizations. One person knows is the brain behind what is happening, and the rest do not know, and they are all bewitched. The cobra is the king of witchcraft. When you look at the mitre, when you look at the crown of the pharaohs, which animal is on the crown? Which animal, which creature is on the crown of the pharaohs, of the rulers of Egypt, ancient Egypt? Cobra. Why is it not the python? Why is it not the lion? Why is it not the hyenas or the jaguar that has the bite of a lion, a tiger, and a cheetah all together? The jaguar has that bite. The greatest bite in the world. Among the cat families, the jaguar. Why is it not on that crown? Why is it not a hippo that has the strongest bite of all creatures? Or a shark? But it's a cobra. Conniving, manipulating, slick, ambushing, attacking from ambush when you are not prepared. You never know what will happen. And these are the kind of people who are prepared for war. And they are fighting war behind the scene against you with all means, including in the dream world, including in the physical world, including in the political world, including in the religious, educational war, racial war. They are at war against you. You must declare war. Tomorrow we are meeting again at this time, and we are going to be dealing with this. At a particular point, we will be only praying. And please, if you are just coming to receive, please go back. Because I want to deal with generals. I want to raise some generals. I want to raise people who understand the art of war, who knows how to get into warfare and win. If you are not prepared to fight war, you are not going to be rich. Every treasure, every gold and silver and bronze that David gave to Solomon to build the temple and build his own house came from warfare. I hope you know that. Many of you are afraid of going to war. You are afraid of going to business because you want to be holy. Others are busy selling liquor and cigarette and selling sex and making all the money in the world.
Oh my God.
Yep. Others are busy selling, doing gambling, selling a space for people to come and gamble and make money. You are there playing holy. And all the money is going to the sons and daughters of darkness. You're trying to be holy. And they are taking all the money. Because many of you are too holy for me. Money has nothing to do with good, bad, and the ugly. Money can come to anybody. Whether you are an angel or a devil, money can come to you if you understand how money operates.
Hallelujah.
First thing they do is to do everything to barricade heaven against you. And God is not going to do anything about it, because God has asked you to be the ruler of the earth, especially when you become born again and spirit-filled. Therefore, it is you whom God is entrusting and is going to, and let me tell you, when you begin to fast and to pray and to do the things that Psalm 20 tells you to do in warfare, the cloud that was sealed against you will open of its own.
Hallelujah.
There is a man and a woman that I'm ministering. I'm praying for their deliverance. I'm praying for God to deliver their finances, to deliver their health, to put them in stronger and better professions so that they earn better money. And I saw myself. I had the boy in my hand, the man in my hand. I had the girl on my back. They are brothers and sisters. I declared war. And I saw me flying with them through a very thick, dark place. And I wasn't afraid. Darkness was released against me trying to save them. And I battled through the darkness into a very thick white cloud. From darkness, I busted out with two of them into a very thick cloud. You cannot see what is in front of you in the darkness or in the cloud that we busted out from darkness into the white cloud. And in that white cloud, it was so thick and foggy. It was so heavy with wind. And suddenly I realized I wasn't alone. There were angels with me. I said, I love this. And the girl was on my back, and I was holding the man with my right hand. And we went through, I don't know whether you've ever been through in the airplane, since I travel all the time, so I see this all the time. Like, I see it more often when I am flying to Dallas, Texas, or either I'm stopping there to take the next flight to other places. Normally, when we arrive early in the morning in Dallas, it's always a very thick cloud. At a particular time, you'll see the plane. Also, Atlanta has that. Atlanta, it happens quite a lot when we are entering into Atlanta International Airport. You will see that. At a particular time, you'll be entering into a cloud. You don't see anything in front of you. You are in the cloud, and suddenly you burst into the light again. So from darkness, we shoot into this thick cloud, and from the cloud and thick wind, we bumped into very strong light. That's how I know that the war is over. They are gonna get whatever they wanted. I called their mother last night, and I told her this is what I saw. Because when I see it, I got it. When I hear it, I have it. You're gonna go to war with me, starting from today. You're gonna go to war with me. Because God wants you to participate in your deliverance. Why? He did not give this earth to devils. When Jesus died, he restored this earth. He gave it back to you. The Son of God, the Prince of the earth and heaven, came to the earth in order to restore you to become a prince or princess of the earth and of heaven. And somebody has decided in the supernatural realm, in the physical realm, in the financial realm, that you should not have that loan, that you should not have that car, you should not have that marriage, you should not have that education, you should not have that child or those children. You should not move to that country. That's a declaration of war. If your husband is threatening to kill you, to divorce you, that's a declaration of war. If he's cursing you out, saying bad things about you, or vice versa, it's a declaration of war. If somebody is complaining to your mother or your father about you, who should not do that, and keep, instead of talking about the good things about you, it's always the bad things about you, it's a declaration of war. Someone has shut heaven so that heaven doesn't hear you, so that you are running empty, you are running empty. Someone has sealed the heaven against you so that the Spirit of God is not in operation. Because where the Spirit of God is not present, there is no freedom, there is no liberty, and the heaven is shut down against you. And heaven is not hearing you. Heaven needs to hear you. How do heaven hear you? When you begin to fight for your life. And you say, listen, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm going to get this sum of money. I don't care how I feel. I don't care what I think, I'm going to get this car. I don't care what I feel or what I think, I'm going to get these jets. I don't care how I feel, how I think, I'm going to do the right thing. I don't care how I feel or what I think or how I've been, I'm going to lose weight. And I'm prepared for it. I'm going to get my children back. I'm going to be in charge of my marriage. I'm going to be in charge of this relationship. Money is going to come into my life and stay. Miracles of money must happen to me whether I like it or not. Since Jesus put money inside the mouth of a fish, then he's able to put money inside my pocket. Come on. Fish or I, who is better? Where did the money that appeared in the mouth of a fish, where did it come from? He who put that money in the mouth of a fish. Did you ever hear some people come and say, oh, the money that the disciples of Jesus brought to pay the tax and to do all of this is a counterfeit? Did you hear anybody say it was a counterfeit?
Nowhere.
Okay. Why is it that the money that Jesus made to appear in the mouth of a fish was a real money? Why do you not think that Jesus can make real dollars, $100 note appear in your bedroom? That's the kind of miracles that I want. I'm serious. I'm not asking for such miracle because I want to. I'm not asking for such miracle because I want to be lazy. I'm asking for such miracle because I've worked hard for it. You have been working hard all your life and toiling for nothing. How you know that war has been declared on you is that you've been working so hard and toiling for nothing. Are you toiling for nothing? The disciples of Jesus toil all day. We will see it. So that you know that war was declared on them so that they cannot catch no fish. And Jesus said the word. And they obey. And they got what they wanted. Him who put money in the mouth of a fish and said that I should go and become a catcher of human beings, fishers of humans. Then he can put money in your bank account and in mine. A God who cannot perform such miracle is not a good God, he's a bad God. What Jesus did in the days of old, he must do it for me and in my generation. He must do it. Whether he like it or not, he must do it. I'm just telling you how it is. He opened the eyes of the blind. He is mandated. This is a mandatory. He must do it. Through me. By force it must be done. The deaf must hear. Cancer must be cleansed. Because how are people going to hear a dead gospel? A gospel of just talking? I don't need that kind of crap. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want anybody to make me feel good. I don't want no feel-good gospel. I want a gospel that solves my problems. And I'm going to use his word to do battle. When I go to the place of prayer is going to be turned from today into the place of battle. Please write that down. You must turn the place of prayer to become the place of battle. Because devils do not listen to prayers, they listen to battles. They listen to orders. They listen to a fight. They love a fight. And we must give humans and who follow devils, those who hate us, we must give them a bloody nose. We must tie up the strong man, no matter what it takes. Whatever God is going to ask us to stop doing, we are going to stop doing it. Why? Because what we are looking for is bigger than us and we must get it. God never called anybody to go and do a small thing for him. Moses was not called to go and do a small thing. Joshua wasn't. Esther wasn't. You are called to do things that looks impossible. And you are called to war. Until you declare war, war will never leave you.
Thank you.
Devils are not going to leave and run away from you until they know that you've declared war. When you declare war and you move into war, they will leave you alone. And then the heaven will open. And now verse 1. Read verse 1 again. Read verse 1, Miss Florence. Psalm 20 verse 1. And then the Lord will hear you in the days of your troubles. He will then hear you. Because when you turn the place of prayers into the place of fasting, into the place of battles, the heaven opens. The second heaven, nobody will stand at the tool booth. Nobody will stand between heaven and earth against you anymore. Why? Because they know that you will not take that nonsense from them anymore. You've taken it enough. You've swallowed it enough. I go into some cities and I look at those cities. Who built these buildings? Who set up all these businesses? Who are there? Where did they get the money? What kind of mind do they have? And I say, God, that's the mind that I need. I'm willing to toil smart. I'm willing to work hard. And then the reward begins to come. But I do not want to work hard and to toil forever. Jesus did not stay in the grave forever. He did not stay on the cross forever. He did not stay in the manger forever. So why should I stay in my trouble forever? Please write that down. Why should I? God must hear you and I in the days of our troubles. America as a nation is going through troubles. And we are not yet prepared for what we are going to see. The nations of the world are about to go through the most severest economic disasters that they've ever faced. Because of the choices that they have made. But while they are doing that, We are turning the place of prayer. We are turning our lifestyle into the lifestyles of battles until we get what we want. Within the period of 1 month or 2, we are gonna get it. I am not carrying any of your prayer list into next year. I'm not doing that. I want everything each of you need or want or wish for must be granted to you.
I touch and agree on that. Amen.
The Lord must hear you. When you get what you want from me, from my mediation, from my prayers and fasting, what happened? If you want to remain with the ministry, remain. If you want to do like the rest, what they do, when they get what they want, they run away. And they think that is all there is. And they do not know that behind every miracle are many other miracles. So be it. Read verse number 2.
Verse number 2. May he send you help from the sanctuary.
Stop there.
Yeah.
He is going to send you help from the most holy place. From the place where he resides. From heaven. From the sacred spot. The place of prayer is going to be turned into a sanctuary. You are going to pray spiritual prayers. Supernatural prayers are going to be offered with heavy tongues. So during this time, please, those of you who are taking notes for me should remind me, we are going to deal with why you need to become a spirit in the place of prayer. And why you need to be a spirit 24/7, not just a human being. We are going to deal with it. Because there are certain prayers that you're going to need what we call deep calls to deep. Spirit to spirit. You're going to talk to demons in their language. You're going to talk to heaven. Yeah, you're going to talk to heaven in the language of heaven. You're going to talk to angels in the language of angels. Many of you, within this month, you will be turned into full-blown spirits. Mark my word, because it's going to happen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Because let me tell you, the greatest revelation has been given to me when I declare war. You do not need to wait until devils declare war on you for you to start declaring war on them. If not, while you are waiting, they will start afflicting you. If they cannot afflict you, they will start afflicting yours with cancer, with migraine headache. They will start attacking you with heart attack. They will start attacking you with all kind of stuff. So this is how we are doing it beginning today. We are not waiting for them. We are declaring war against them while they themselves are waiting. They are waiting to start the war. How they are going to do the war, we are already in the war against them. Don't wait for anybody to start a war against you. You start the war. When somebody come to you and say all manners of stupid things against you, what they are going to do against you, tell the person, listen, I've heard your crap for so long. Shut your mouth. Because I am declaring war against you, and I hope you know what you're about to face. I'm declaring war against you. Make sure that you don't keep quiet when somebody is declaring war against you. Because your words are powerful. That's why it begins, verse 1 begins, may the Lord hear you. Which means the place of warfare is the place of legal authority and words, facts and figures. It's a place where you are going to speak for yourself. Your words are going to be used. Because they are warfare that are not physical warfare. Mary, make sure you check that scripture and send it to me. For the vehicles, the tools of our warfare, they are not They are not natural. They are not ordinary. You are going to participate in spirit to spirit, human to human, money to money. So your words are going to be heavy. Your language, whether it's English or whether it is in spiritual language, because you are going to be speaking two languages, your native language or English, or the language that you don't know that your spirit knows, your spirit language. You are going not to be dumb. And let me also tell you what the warfare is going to entail. I'm going to teach you how to curse, how to release some ugly, fat curses that are out of this world. In the afternoon and at night time, you release them, and people begin to die right, left, and center, north, south, east, and west. People will be fleeing for their lives.
Amen.
You challenge what I'm telling you. You challenge what I'm telling you. Go and read the canticles, the prophetic utterance, the breakthrough words of Deborah, the book of Judges. Go and read it. An angel of the Lord came from heaven and was telling a certain people to go and curse certain people who did not want to go to war. This is going to be serious. We are going to deal with these things. Because many of you don't want a war. God was pleading with a city to go and fight war for God. It's particular people on earth to go and do war for God. And they refuse. And God sent an angel to another city to tell that city to raise very big curses against that city that did not come and fight God's war. Pastors don't want to preach these things because people will not give them money when they preach this. Why are we always after people giving us money? Because we think that if people do not give us money, we won't be able to run a ministry. We won't be able to run our families. It's God who asks you to come and do these things. So why is he not? He's the one that you should depend on. Instead of becoming afraid of people and being bought and sold for money and material resources. I'm going to train you on how to target a house and pull it down. People shouted on the 7th day around Jericho, and God told an earthquake to happen, and Jericho fell in. The wall crashed. That was an earthquake. You are going to see things happen within the month of June that you were not prepared to see in your nation. Please, whatever nation you come from, you are going to see heavy things happen, including physical earthquake, hurricane, tornadoes. Economic things will happen. Things will crumble, and new things will come in their place. Why? Because there are some people who are willing and ready to do warfare.
Yep.
It's not people asking you to come and do warfare and they start telling you prophecies against Democrat, or Democrat begin to tell you prophecies against Republican. That's not what we are talking about here. Anybody who tries to do those things in my presence, I will curse the person to die. I'm very serious about it. If I am in any meeting, I will stand up and warn everybody in that meeting. I don't care who the pastors or the apostles or the prophets are, whether they were before me or with me, whether they are more famous or more. I will just stand up and warn and say, listen, there is a seer among you guys. Any of you that try to do a Democrat prophecy in this place will die in this place. And any of you that try to do a Republican prophecy in this place will die in this place. So you better leave this place, because this is big. Because they've been doing this crap. They've been doing this crap all over the internet and television for so long. And so long, enough is enough. Football players kneel down and do not stand up. You see a prophet beginning to do prophecy against football players. What has God got to do with NFL? I mean, is there somebody send it to me? Somebody send it to me. Somebody send me a prophecy by a known man of God against NFL players. Others send prophecies against immigrants. God, who told us to protect immigrants, is the one now who is against immigrants. Are you serious? You think that I'm a fool to listen to such crap and such rubbish?
Such a nonsense out there.
Yeah, it is. Let me tell you what is about to happen. The days of a lot of prophets and those we think that are the anointed men of God, their days are numbered. Many of them now are begging. They are now begging the world to give them money to go and buy a jet. Why? Because God said, Ichabod, 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 his glory has departed from a lot of those we call television pastors. The glory has departed, and the glory will never return back. There are some political parties, the glory has departed, will never come back. Some universities, the glory has departed and will never come back. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Please read verse 2 again.
Verse 2.
Yeah, read verse 2 of Psalm 20 again.
May he send you help from the sanctuary.
Stop there.
And support you from Zion.
Stop there. Number 1, verse 1 talks about hear you. Let God hear you. That's the first thing we want to establish. We want to be heard by God. And there are people who want to confuse you with doctrine, with politics, with race, with money, so that God will not hear you. So that everything you are doing is within the periphery, is within the cloud realm, just within the sky realm. It doesn't penetrate heaven. God is going to hear you. How do you know that God hears you? When once you open your mouth, the glory descends. The heavy and weightiness of God comes upon you and come against the thing you are praying against. Many of you are going by the end of June, and if everything happens in June, we'll stop at June. If it doesn't, we'll continue till the end of July. Every day. I don't care whether I am in the airplane, we are going to do this. Because we need to get answers. I'm tired of conferences. I'm tired of all these crusades. The Lord hear you in the day of your trouble, which means the Lord deliver you. When he says that God has heard you, it means that God has redeemed you. It means that God has solved your problem. It means that the days of trouble cannot continue. The days of toiling cannot continue. People cannot continue to make a fool of you. It's about time that these things come to an end. Why? Because God is hearing you. God hearing you talks about that. The heaviness and the weightiness of God comes against what has been attacking you. The heaviness and the weightiness of God will come and smash the person, the something, the people, or whatever forces it is. whether it be mind, body, or spirit, the heaviness and the weightiness of God will smash that thing. And that weightiness and heaviness will possess you. Many of you will have uncommon energy inside your body. You will feel inside your physical body that you are a tough person. Something is about to happen to people. And I can't wait. And verse 2 talks about, read verse 2 again.
May he send you help from the sanctuary.
We are going to begin from verse 2 when we meet tomorrow. We are going to look at one verse after another until we finish it. Today we are establishing the fact that God must hear you. Whatever is stopping God from hearing you, we're going to knock it off through prayer. In the place of prayer, prayer is going to be heavy. Prayer is going to be weighty, so that when you open your mouth, fire will come out of your mouth and burn the people and the things that are standing between you and God, including sinfulness, sinful act, because there are certain sins that are happening, not because you want it, but because there are forces that are using your emotions. And I know that for a fact. Some people are using you for a trial. Forces. God is going to hear you. That is the first thing. You must declare war. God must hear you, because you are taking your God into battle. God is not taking you into battle. At the beginning of the battle, you are the one taking God into battle. I'm going to show you. God did not say to David, go and fight Goliath. Have you seen anywhere where God said to David, go and fight Goliath? Is there anywhere where it's written in the Bible? Huh? No, all of you tell me. Florence, it should not be the only one telling me. Is there anywhere where David went to go and pray and fast, and God told David, go and fight Goliath? Is it there in the Bible?
Not at all.
Not at all. David took his God into battle, and when he did it, his God now took him into battle. Please write that down. When you take your God into battle, your God now seeing that you are willing to risk it to do it, he will now come into battle with you. God is not going to invite you to come and do warfare. You are the one who already know God. Those who know their God, they are the ones who are going to do exploits. So don't wait until God asks you to go and do warfare. Did Goliath kill David? Because God told David not to go and fight. And David went and fought. No. David knew that that guy was insulting not just all of Israel, and he himself, David, that man was insulting for 40 days and 40 nights. He was cursing the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Goliath was coming out every day to curse the Israelites and curse their God. And David said, if he kills me, let him kill me. Then I will know that the God he's insulting is not a God. I'm going to face him. Hey, dude, who do you think you are? You are coming against me with javelin and spears and other things, instrument of warfare. I am coming against you. I'm coming to attack you. I've declared war on you. I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to feed your flesh to the birds of the air and the animals that walk on the earth. I'm going to deal with you. And when I finish dealing with you, I'm going to put your people under my feet. That's what David said. Do not wait when somebody is threatening you, bullying you. Let me tell you, every bully that has ever been on earth are cowards. Every bully. Doesn't matter how high they speak. It doesn't matter how rich they appear to be. They are all cowards and con artists. They are all manipulators. They are what they are not. When you decide, please write that down, Mary. Write that down, Victoria. Write that down, Annie. When you decide to take your God to war, your God will arise and take you and come with you into warfare. I'm going to show you guys how to use a dance and take God into war. How to use laughter. You use laughter. It's the place where you're going to laugh. You force yourself to laugh. You force yourself to dance against any problem. Against, oh my God, please, Mary, I hope you are writing this down. And Victoria, you're writing down the different things we are going to do. We are going to deal with speaking in tongues. We are going to do with opening the heavens. We are going to deal with dance. We are going to deal with, what is that? We are going to do with laughter, different things that involve warfare. We are going to deal with how to go to God to ask him how to fight. All of this, we are going to look at it. So this is going to be a long topic. And we are going to pray. We are going to pray our heart out. How do you use prophecy to fight battles? That's why being a politician, being a Christian politician is not going to help you. It will only destroy you. How do you use holiness and righteousness going to battle? There are things, burnt offerings, sacrifices are necessary. There are different things you are going to need to go into battle. You are going to carry the ark into battles. What is the ark? Who is the ark? You are going to carry the word of God into battle. You are going to carry a song, singing into battle, dancing into battle. You are going to carry your God. Whether you like it or not, you are going to fight a battle throughout the month of June. I don't care whether it's your birthday or not. You are going to fight. Because we are not waiting till, you see, this is half of the year. We are not waiting till Christmas for us to prepare for next year. Half of the year is about to be gone. And there are people who want to keep it that way. We are not going to allow them to keep it that way. There are people who are eating food that belongs to us, who are living in houses that belong to us, who are using up money that belong to us, and we are not going to give them sleep. We will not allow that food to remain in their belly. We won't allow them to drink water that comes from the wells and the systems that belongs to us. No way. There are people who are driving our cars, flying our jets. No way. I want what belongs to me, and I want what belongs to you to be given to you. There is no peace. Let me tell you, this is the declaration of war. There is no peace for the wicked. The wicked will know no peace. Why? Because we are not going to give the wicked peace. The Bible says that a smart man or a smart woman target the house of the wicked and bring it down to ruin. That's what we are going to do.
Wow, okay.
A smart person target the house, the business, the thrones, the powers, the money of the wicked and the arrogant, and bring it down to ruin.
Amen.
Don't let the wicked to continue to enjoy money. Don't let the wicked to continue to enjoy life. You must bring them down.
Yep.
Let's begin to pray. Wherever you are, begin to pray. Tell God to bring down your enemy under your feet, that you are ready. In fact, don't even tell God. Let's not go there. I want you to lift up your hand. Unmute your phone. Turn your phone loose now. I don't care what noise you are making. I want you to begin to speak into the atmosphere and say, whatever has been against me, from this day forward, I am declaring a war that I am against you, and I have started to come after you, and I am after you from now on. You don't stand a chance, because I'm going to destroy you. Begin to pray. Sickness that has been troubling me, I am at war against you. I hate you. Problem that came from nowhere against me, I'm now against you. I'm declaring war against you. You don't stand a chance. Declare war against names, powers, humans and demons, politicians, businesses. Declare war against every wickedness. Bind the strong man, bind the strong woman, bind them. I bind you. That's what you should be saying. You're gonna see how different your dreams are, how different your body gonna feel, how different you gonna be, how different your money gonna be. You can continue to pray, but we have ended this session, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. By tomorrow, you're gonna see more videos already in there. They will be short videos. Until we deal with all this, you must declare war. That's the title. You must declare war. You must declare war, and you must win. War and win. Yeah, war and win. You must declare war. You must declare war, because war has been declared against you. You must declare war, and you must war and win. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Amen.